Didn't see you there. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cummcast episode. Who gives a flying fuck?
Hey, watch out! I'm walking here.
I'm Benny from Philly. I'm walking here.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall.
Something, and they call me Mr. Smalley Bally Balls. Welcome back, guys. We're back.
Welcome back, motherfucker.
We're back for another fun-filled, jam-packed episode.
Jam-packed, baby. We are fucking back.
Yep.
Back in black. AC/DC.
Are we just going to start naming bands?
Dirty Deeds.
Van Halen.
I got a buddy, he thought Dirty Deeds, the song from AC/DC, was called Dirty Jeeps. Dirty Jeeps done dirt cheap. I swear to God, he thought, I think we were like 21 years old, and he always thought, it was Rusty. Rusty thought the name of Dirty Deeds was called Dirty Jeeps.
That's what people always think, because whenever they sing the songs, nobody looks up the lyrics. They just say what they think it is.
When you hear fucking Neil Young, he's like, Dirty Jeep, done dirt cheap.
Yeah, you can't tell what he's saying, but that's what made them famous, was guitar playing, and then...
Well, his brother Angus. Angus, I mean...
Guitar playing, yeah, Angus, but him singing like that, nobody's ever sung like that in the history of rock and roll.
Nobody wore tiny shorts on stage like Angus Young.
No.
I remember when...
They said he had some kind of disease. That's why he dressed like a little boy.
No, that's not the reason why. No, I don't know what he's had some kind of viral disease. It's not because he dressed like a little boy.
Yeah, it was. He always thought he was a kid. Yeah, I did. He did kid shit.
You're spreading false shit.
It's like this shit like Michael Jackson has. Like they think they're a kid. That's why he always dressed like a kid, because he thought he was a kid. It was like, it's not like a Down syndrome. It's not a disease. It's not like Down syndrome or something like that affects your body. It's like something in your mind. You're always a child.
I'm
pretty positive, because he always dressed like a kid. He always dressed in those. I mean, it's not like he liked it. I mean, it got hot up there on stage, but he still sweat like a fucking maniac. So
I don't think he had a disease.
I think he did. Well, he does. I mean, he doesn't really look like a boy, but like when you zoom out, like the pictures that I'm looking at, he just looks like a dude with a fucking, dressed up. But when you zoom out, he's just wearing like the smallest shorts, like Larry Bird shorts.
I think the reason why you're coming up with that is because the reason why he dressed like that is to have his own image, because they're from England. That's the reason why he dressed like that. I don't think he dressed like that.
Well, what'd you even Google search?
I Google searched Angus Young disease.
Yeah, English. What'd that say?
What?
It said Angus Young something. But yeah, that's what I heard. That's why he dressed like a kid, because he Angus Young duck walk.
Yeah, it's Chuck Berry's duck walk. He does a version of Chuck Berry's duck walk.
It's like a high knee type thing. Is that it? I guess
a high knee.
No, a high knee. Like you're stretching. High knee. Knee.
That.
Not high knee, like ass.
That right there. That's a duck walk. That's Chuck Berry doing a duck walk.
Okay.
When you do the skipping thing with your leg out,
yeah,
that's a duck walk. Chuck Berry, I guess, is the first.
Oh, okay.
Chuck Berry's the first one that originated that, and then Angus Young did it too on stage. So I don't think Angus Young had a disease. Don't quote Ryan on that. Ryan's just spouting bullshit. But do you remember when we watched that version of them in, I think it was Ireland? We watched that recorded video, the first live concert video we ever watched when we were kids.
No.
Mom had it. It was a videotape version of their concert in Ireland, a packed house outside stage, and that was when Angus Young had long hair. Back when we only knew like a few songs of AC/DC, because we were like 12. But now, they're still making albums, as far as I know. I mean, they made,
what's his name died?
Neil? No.
I thought he died. Or he quit.
Angus retired.
No, I thought he was still doing it.
I
thought he was still doing it, and they have another singer that sounds similar to him. But one of them either died or got cancer or something. I'm not sure. I'm not worried about it right now.
Brian Johnson. So Neil Young died.
Yeah. See, the older one, the
Neil
singer.
Young died. So Brian Johnson is the new singer, and they're actually so they're not from Britain. They're from Australia. They're an Australian rock band.
Yeah.
But
Sydney.
Yeah, but Malcolm and it's Malcolm Young, not Neil Young. Sorry, Neil Young is not. Yeah, it's Malcolm Young. Malcolm Young and Angus Young they're from Scotland. So that's why he dresses like that. It's
hard rock, blues rock, rock and roll.
It's just his image. Basically.
I never got that the types of rock or the types of genres of music. Like there's like pan rock, or that's pansexual, but it's like different types of rock.
There's like death metal, guar metal,
like death metal, heavy metal, like
black metal, Satan metal,
ultra black metal,
fucking metal.
Yeah, like I never got that. And like there's punk and like I get like the regular like country rock, R&B, punk, rock, classical, stuff like that. But when you get to like voodoo metal or voodoo rock or something, they just have a bunch of shit. I never got that. And whenever people talk about music, I just don't know what people are talking about whenever they describe stuff like that.
Well, it's because so much different shit originated, and it's all become, just this big thing that's connected to rock and roll.
Are you pulling up a fucking graph?
Yeah, I'm pulling up a fucking graph.
I don't really want to see it.
Okay.
It shows like country and honky tonk, and there's like it looks like just a bunch of dots.
Okay, here we go. Here's rock and roll.
Yeah.
Here's rock and roll.
For people listening, rock and roll is a big dot in the center, and everything else expands out around it.
So you have all the way from southern rock to country rock to rockabilly, British invasion, progressive rock, industrial rock, blues revival, avant-garde rock, grunge rock.
Which was like Nirvana.
Grunge music, yeah, Nirvana.
And then psychedelics, Jimmy, and the Doors.
Glam rock, gutter rock.
Which is Queen. Queen's gutter rock.
Yeah, Queen and David Bowie.
And surf rock, and Beach Boys.
Beach Boys.
Yeah.
Dick Dale, I don't know who that is.
Skiffle.
And then jazz rock and skiffle, Lonnie Donegan. I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
And then like the metal, there's death metal, heavy metal, new metal, and then they have like black metal. But death metal is like Slayer, heavy metal is like AC/DC and Judas Priest, Black Sabbath.
New metal is like, you have got to quit burping.
Sorry.
You've done it like 3 fucking times.
That's what happens when you have chicken, asparagus, and kale all mixed
fucking
together.
Gross.
It's gross. And then new metal is like Korn and
new metal is like.
It's like the mumble rap of rock and roll. You sound like, oh Jesus!
It's with arms wide open. If you didn't know that,
yeah, yeah. Okay, with arms wide open. By fucking Crossfade. Is that by Crossfade?
With arms wide open?
Yeah.
No, it's Old Boy.
Old Boy. It's by Old Boy. Old Boy and the Old Boys.
It's not Korn. It's
not fucking. It's Arms. Oh Jesus. It's by Creed.
Yeah,
it's
Creed.
By fucking Creed, and
yeah.
that is not fucking new metal.
That's the same thing that Korn is.
No, sorta. Creed is not new metal.
Well, like early Creed is just like all their songs was like depressing and shit, and then once he got out of his funk and like became sober and all that, then it starts getting better, and they're still even touring, which is crazy. I don't really listen to their stuff anymore.
What I always thought was weird was I thought Creed and Creedence Clearwater Revival was like the same band when I was younger,
nah.
And then I realized CCR is like immensely fucking different and way better than Creed. I mean, it's CCR, it's Creedence Clearwater Revival. I mean, come on, it's Born on a bayou. Born on a bayou.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's not how it goes. But you were...
Mama says you the devil. Every time I think of that, I think of Adam Sandler.
Yeah, when he's riding his lawnmower. But we were listening to Biggie Smalls. He's probably my favorite rapper.
Juicy, son.
I don't know why, but he just is. But, well, I guess we're at around that time. Let's get into the beer of the week there, sir.
Oh my god, it's the beer of the week.
Time to get drunk.
All right, guys. This week's beer of the week is the Vanilla Porter, and that is by Breckenridge Brewing. It is from Littleton and Fort Collins, Colorado. They have breweries in both cities.
Got a news story from Colorado.
This Vanilla Porter has all the chocolate and roasted nut flavors of a classic porter with just the right amount of vanilla thrown in for good measure. Brewed with vanilla beans from Madagascar. Ooh,
Madagascar.
Madagascar.
They made movies. I like to
Move it. I like to move it. Vanilla Porter. Vanilla Porter. Woo!
move it.
All right, vanilla bean from Madagascar. This beer is nothing like you've ever experienced before. Oh my gosh.
Unless you've tried it before.
Oh my fucking gosh. It's got an ABV of 5.4%. And it even says here, is super fucking weird, how you add a Colorado vanilla porter, add it with Cincinnati chili. It pairs very nice. I don't know how the fuck they get
Well,
that.
they say that because I was on Pinterest the other day and it had a beer list and it showed like Pilsners are good for this and ales are good for that and all that. And they said porters are good for like stews and chili and like heartier like stuff like that.
Anyway, guys, that's the beer of the week. The Vanilla Porter from Breckenridge Brewing Company. Fine Colorado ales. It's definitely...
I've had it before. It is good.
It is very good. If you know what a porter tastes like, which is chocolatey, mocha, coffee-ish, creamy. Just depends on what they brew it with. A lot of times a little bitter.
Basically vanilla.
No, this, I'm talking like what a porter is. But basically, it's mainly bitter. A porter's mainly bitter. But this, with the vanilla from Madagascar, it's natural vanilla, so you can actually taste that it's real. It's not just, vanilla flavoring.
It's like a good... You quit burping. It's like a good A&W root beer.
Yeah, not really.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm not even burping.
Bullshit, I can smell it.
Okay, sorry.
Let me smell your breath.
Let me smell your breath.
You ate my pinwheels. Where's my goddamn motherfucking pinwheels? I know you ate them. Let me smell your breath.
Come here.
Let me smell your breath.
So, Breckenridge Brewing Company, Vanilla Porter. Can't talk. Vanilla Porter. So, from the fine people there, great beer. I definitely give it 3.5 out of 5 bottle caps. I can't. I'm sorry. True Crime Garage. 3 out of 5. I give it rating. So thank you, Breckenridge Brewing Company, Vanilla Porter.
All right.
So what have you been doing this week, Ryan? What's going on? What's happening in the life of Ryan Cummings? Ryan Edward Cummings.
Whatever.
Ryan Edward.
Shut up.
Ed. What's happening, Big Ed?
Anyway, I'm just drinking water because I'll be drinking all day tomorrow because I'm throwing a shindig at my house and I'm making a bunch of Jell-O shots and having some people over and I bought White Claw, so I'll be drinking that tomorrow. So I got to get up early tomorrow and I got to go give blood. It's not because I'm sickly or nothing like that. It's just a checkup thing that I got to do. And then
routine checkup.
Yeah, just a routine thing. And then I got to come back home and get ready for that. And got a bunch of fireworks. It's a week late, but I do it every year. It's been like, I don't know, 3 years or 4 years or something like that.
That's just because everybody does shit that day, 4th of July, too.
Yeah. So, I mean, I always have it a week late, and then I buy fireworks and let them off. And they're always on sale whenever. I make sure and get them the week after, like 3 or 4 days after, because they are always 50% off. And I go to like a pop-up place. Always, like, if you're getting them after and you're going to get them on sale, go to like a pop-up place, a place that's not always there.
Like local?
Yeah, because they'll always be on sale. Because they got to get rid of them. They don't want to take them back. And all of these were 50% off. Like I got, if you went and bought fireworks, you've probably seen them. They're the Black Hat, like Diablos. They're huge boxes, and they're like $150 a piece, and I got them for $80. And
that much of a discount?
Yeah.
That's pretty
I got them for $80, so I bought 2 of them. I spent $260. But I bought 2 of them, and there's 24 shots in each with 4 tubes in each box, and then I bought some other ones that are just plain boxes that have shots in them. So that'll last us a good amount of time. And then I got some people coming who are bringing some too. So we're going to have a good time, and it's supposed to be pretty nice here in Indiana where we're at. So be like, I think it's like 90 or something like that, and it's not supposed to be as humid as it's been the past week. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. But that's pretty much it. And I've been on TikTok a lot, my TikTok account. I've been enjoying that. I made 4 videos and got 2, I guess, I don't know. There wouldn't be, I don't think they're subscribers, but
followers.
Yeah, followers. And I got 2 followers already and a few likes. And I've just been doing dog videos with the mascot Bo. So you can follow me on TikTok there. I really fucking enjoy it. For some reason, yeah, blow your shit that way, your burps. Anyway, I really enjoy it. It's nothing like, I'm guessing it's because I never got into Vine because that was like early before I even had stuff like that.
How long are the clips? The Vine was only like 5 seconds.
You can do like up to a minute, and then past that you have to make separate videos. But I've just been doing like 15 seconds and stuff like that. But they have videos, and a lot of them that I see are hilarious. I follow this one guy, and he has a pet duck named Jerry. If you have TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. This guy has a pet duck named Jerry, and he is always screaming. He's like, Jerry, what are you doing? Why'd you poop on the floor? He's like, come and he's like, come here, Jerry, come here. And he sticks his hand out, and the duck just fucking bites onto his hand, and he like throws him, and he can fly. He's just a pet duck, like he can fly and everything, and just always is around. But it's pretty funny. And I just been doing that. I've really enjoyed that. So, but if you want to follow me on there, it's the same thing as my Instagram, cum007Ryan. And we also have, since Cody was being stupid, and I've told him to do this forever, we finally have a Instagram and a Facebook page.
You made an Instagram too?
Yeah, we have an Instagram and we have a Facebook group up now. And I told Cody to do it a long time ago because he does nothing on this fucking podcast. So I told him to do it, but he's like, no, I don't want to do it. So I went ahead and did it because I'm the responsible one here. So if you want to follow us on there, it's thecummcast for Facebook and Instagram. There's nothing up yet. I just put the logos up. I'll probably put something on there today. Maybe we'll do a picture with Bo or something like that. And so you can go follow us on there. It's just thecummcast. And again, the email is thecummcast@gmail.com. And you can always send us a question or like a topic you want us, to talk about, or if you want to ask us something. If you don't want to email us, you can do it on there. Just direct message us or put a comment or whatever. And if you message us and you want it to be anonymous, just put anonymous or something like that, or don't put your name, and then we won't read it. But so we got that set up for you guys. So go check that out if you want. If not, I don't really give a shit. I just set it up because we're professional. So yeah. So what's up with you?
Not a whole lot. Just getting everything ready for the apartment. Getting some furniture together. Getting some cooking supplies. Just odd and end shit.
You haven't even bought anything, have you?
No, we haven't bought anything yet. I mean, honestly, we've been just using what we have so far. We don't have a lot of furniture right now. We got to get some of that.
I'm going window shopping.
Yeah, in the future. But no, we've got everything set up. Moving dates next month. We're super excited about that. Just been working a lot. Did a couple open mics this week. Just doing the regular thing, man. Nothing really changed that much for me this week. It's really surprising that Ryan has more going on this week than I do.
I do. I've been busy.
Since it is Friday, we usually record on Fridays. Tomorrow we are actually going to Indianapolis to a concert to see Chris Young in concert, who is a country singer.
I see a lot of people going to that.
And it's Tracy's favorite. That's why we're going. And I'm a fan of him. I'm not a giant fan of him like she is, but the first time she ever said something, she said, "Oh, that's my husband." I said...
She says that about every
I know.
person.
But she said, I could listen to him sing the phone book. I said, I started laughing. I was like, I've never heard that shit before. Sing the phone book. You couldn't pay me to sing the phone book. Well, you could pay me. Depends on how much. I'd sing one page of the phone book for $300.
That's like Jason Momoa, Chris Pratt. They're all her husband or what have you. Boyfriend, whatever you want to say.
They're mine too, so.
I guess.
I see something. Did you see that Ryan Gosling? Did you know that Ryan Gosling was married to Eva Mendes?
I don't know who that is.
Eva Mendes?
Nope.
You don't know who that is? Eva Mendes is the reporter from, she's from the movie Hitch with Will Smith. She's the girl in there.
I've seen the movie Hitch, but it doesn't.
I did not know this. I just seen a post. I just seen a post. They got a new dog. And that was just a post. But I didn't know that Ryan Gosling was married to Eva Mendes. I'm behind.
Well, he can have whoever he wants. Oh, her?
Yeah, that's Eva Mendes.
She's been like on so many movies and like flashed her boobies in so many movies. It's ridiculous.
She flashed her boobies in any movie.
Yeah, she has. Training Day. She nude in that movie.
No.
Don't ask me how I know.
That was before she was married to Ryan Gosling. That was years ago.
So?
But, oh shit, did you see this video? I got this one video. They recorded this video of lightning striking this boat in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it?
Nope.
Well, check this video out.
That's good. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Fucking crazy, man.
The boat's owner was not on board and there was no injuries. No shit.
Yeah, I think they're going to replay it.
Jesus.
Yeah, nothing catches on fire, but the fucking thing just chew.
That's crazy. Well, I was watching like whenever, okay, you can turn it off. But whenever, like, I don't remember what I was watching. It was like the storms that happened a little bit ago. I watched lightning videos on YouTube, and they had this one. They had several where they hit trees, and those trees just explode like they got blown up with a bomb.
Well, I remember one time we were at a theme park. Do you remember that one time we were camping at that theme park?
Yeah. And
lightning struck a tree right as I was taking a picture, and all you see is this light going towards that tree. Do you not remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
I had the picture. Mom never saved the picture. I don't know what happened to it. We were like 8 or 9. And I wish we would have kept that picture because that was like a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
I remember.
But it was only like 50 to 100 feet away from the people I was taking a picture of. I was just like taking a random picture and it just comes in and watcha! Strike that fucking tree. And I looked at the picture and I got it in the camera. That was something you can never do twice.
No.
Let me get another beer. Another vanilla porter from Breckenridge Brewing Company. From Madagascar. But yeah, I was watching lightning strike videos, and I don't remember how long ago it was, but they had some crazy ones on there striking houses, and like some tower on maybe Vegas or something, some high tower where it's like the tallest thing in the city, so it always gets hit by lightning. But it's grounded enough to where people just like stand out there, and you can just see lightning hit the tip of this. And it just keeps hitting and striking. So it's like entertainment, pretty much?
Basically, they just stand there and watch it and see all these lightning bolts just come and hit this thing.
I would watch that. I would be afraid I'd get struck by lightning.
Yeah.
And speaking of struck by lightning, we got that wedding coming up here in a few weeks. Mm-hmm. Our friend Billy Bob.
Next week.
Yeah, next week. Who has been struck by lightning? A friend from college. Who's in the same major as me at Vincent University. He was actually struck by lightning, and his arm was black for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But his name is actually Billy Bob.
And he wasn't fully struck by lightning either. It like hit.
It hit the
camper.
trailer. It hit a camper.
That he had a hold of
the hitch.
Yeah,
he had a hold of the hitch, and it struck the camper.
Yeah, but still, I'd count it.
Yeah, all he did was he woke up in the hospital, and his arm was black for like 2 weeks or something crazy like that.
Yeah, he's the weirdest guy. He been struck by lightning. He's practically blind. He has gout super bad, and he's shaped like a pear.
And he's mid-20s. He's in his mid-20s.
He's losing his hair.
His hair is falling out. He just runs his fingers through his hair and just sprinkles it like pepper.
Yeah.
Off his hand. It's fucking crazy. But, yeah, we love him, though. It's fucking Billy Bob.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him and his wife. Our future wife next weekend. I can't wait for that wedding.
Yeah, hopefully she says yes and it's not a disaster. But
fucking kegger. Which actually happened with a cousin of ours. You remember that wedding?
Yeah.
We went to that, and during the ceremony, we were all sitting on hay bales. It was one of those country weddings. We all sitting on hay bales, and I got pieces of straw sticking my ass while I'm sitting there watching the ceremony, and it's hot. Everybody wants to go inside in the air conditioning. And while they're sitting there during the ceremony, they're saying their vows, and there's a pasture behind them. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And these cows,
I was there. I fucking remember.
These cows are in the pasture, and one of them just mounts, the other one just starts fucking the shit out of it. And all I hear is, oh, oh, oh. That's all you fucking hear. And I started dying laughing, and I smacked you, and I was like, look at that shit. Yeah. And my stepmom's like, shh, be quiet, it's a wedding. I was like, they're fucking right now. They're making a little baby, a little moo-moo.
Yeah.
Making a little moo-moo right now during this wedding. And, and I remember when they said their vows, he said yes, and she's just like, I guess. And then never signed the
never signed a certificate.
Never signed the marriage certificate.
If you ever get married, guys, make sure she signs it and make sure she sends it in the fucking mail.
How about ladies? Make sure your man signs it too, and it gets sent in. Both of you make sure they sign it.
I've never seen that being the problem. It's always the woman.
No, and then we've had two cousins do that.
Yeah, but it's always the woman who gets the cold feet. It's never really the dude. The dude just says fuck it, and then if he gets divorced a year down the road, he gets divorced.
No, I think it's because the guys realize that they're not good looking enough to get anybody else. I don't know, but both situations, the guys have found somebody else, so it doesn't really matter.
I get but that's crazy. But if you get married, just make sure the person, because I think it is the wife who's supposed to mail it.
No, it could be anybody. You just gotta. You don't even have to mail it. You just have to take it to the courthouse, your city courthouse. That's it.
But I know a lot of people mail it because everybody works. But make sure they send it to where it needs to go. So
and to be honest, we all got a 55% chance it's not going to work out anyway. Yeah. And if you have a high stress job, like nursing, or you have an age difference of, like, if one is younger, and like if one's in their 20s and one is almost 30, like if it's an age gap of like, I think if it's like 7 or 8 years or more, and one of you has a high stress job of like nursing or, like a manager.
Sounds like your situation.
It's not my situation. So if one of them has a high stress job, it makes it harder, and you have even a lower percent chance.
You have got to stop.
I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Jesus
Christ. The beer makes me burp. Now, when you burp, sometimes it smells like 8 cans of shark shit, so I don't want to hear it.
What do you think that fucking smells like?
It smells terrible, but it
smells like shark shit covered in sauteed mushrooms.
No mushrooms at all.
It doesn't matter. That's what it fucking smells like.
It tasted pretty fucking good. It was chicken, asparagus, and kale, and then I covered it in
Does it taste good coming back up?
Covered in Dijon mustard. Yeah, it tastes good coming back up.
No fucking wonder.
It tastes good.
It's basically like that stuff covered in white wine with mustard. That's what Dijon mustard is white wine and mustard.
Fucking good. I love Dijon mustard. Dijon's my favorite mustard. Jesus. Mustard is my favorite condiment.
Smells like fucking douche.
It tastes good coming up, but it doesn't smell very good coming up. What's your favorite condiment?
I don't know. Something that doesn't come out of your fucking mouth.
You don't have a favorite condiment? Like mustard or mayonnaise or what?
No.
You probably like fucking mayonnaise.
No, that's not my favorite. I use it all the time. That's not my favorite. I don't have a favorite condiment.
I have a favorite
I don't even have a favorite food.
You don't have a favorite condiment? You're fucking weird. Like relish?
No. Do I eat it constantly out of the fucking jar? No. Then it's not my favorite condiment.
You probably fucking would.
No.
But,
I just now bought relish for tomorrow because I'm making hot dogs and stuff. That's the first time I bought relish in like 3 years.
Yeah, nobody probably fucking is gonna eat it.
No, probably not. It was like $1.69.
They're just gonna have a container of relish.
It's just a little fucking jar too. It's pickles. It's pickled cucumbers with sugar.
It's pickles.
It's pickles with sugar.
It's just fucking pickles.
Yeah. I like those salad peppers, but they're covered in sugar too.
Salad peppers.
They're called salad peppers. They're like banana peppers, but in red peppers.
And, they're like in the jar and they're like pickled like that?
But they're super sweet.
Oh, they're covered in they put sugar? I've never had them before. I thought they were vinegary like banana peppers.
No, they're sweet. That's why you can't eat very much of them. Because it just like I've
seen
overpowers.
They look cool because they're real colorful and shit.
They're good.
But I've never had them before.
Yeah, I thought
they're called salad peppers.
Mm-hmm. I thought that's whatever Mount something whatever.
Mount Olive.
Yeah,
Mount Olive.
That's who makes it. But they're good. I like them.
Right on.
But they're just super sweet.
Something else happened to me this week. I forgot. Me and Tracy were walking around the store again.
No shit.
No,
Big Lots or Walmart.
Big Lots.
Yeah, Big Lots or Walmart.
No. It was
it's your favorite stores.
It was Kroger. We were walking around Kroger store, and
Ryan, you need to get a hobby. Oh, really? What? I need to get a hobby? What's your hobby, Cody? Walking around fucking Big Lots and Walmart and Kroger.
Grocery shopping is fun.
Oh yeah,
I love grocery shopping.
You love grocery shopping. You love folding clothes. Who the fuck are you?
I love cooking. I love doing the dishes sometimes.
Okay, Caitlyn Jenner.
Sometimes.
Jesus.
Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah.
No, that's not the right analogy. It's not the right comparison. But, so, we were walking around Kroger, and Tracy has such a cute little nose. Well, she got it pierced. Let's listen.
You're being fucking weird.
I was being kind of mean, and I said, it's the...
You got something on your nose. You look like Rudolph right now.
No, it's because I rub it. I rub it with the sleeve. My sleeve at work, and it's raw because my nose itches constantly at work. So I was saying I told her she had a cute nose, and then I come back and I say it's the perfect shape of Dorito, because noses are Dorito shape.
Yeah, Doritos are also huge.
Okay, listen, I said it's the perfect size of Dorito. So it's the perfect size of Dorito, and then she's like, my nose? What about your nose? You don't even have a nose. You don't even have a bridge on your face. It's just 2 fucking holes in the middle of your face. She's like, that's all you have is just 2 holes in the middle of your face that you breathe out of. So you don't talk about my nose. I was like, whoa, I just came in here to get some fucking yogurt. Calm down.
It's like body art from last episode. Like his whole face was blue and everything just blended in.
No, legit. She's like, you don't even have a bridge. I was like, is that why my glasses fall off my nose all the time? She's like, probably. You just got 2 fucking holes in your face.
Jesus.
She can be mean and dish it back sometimes.
Well, that's what you fucking get.
Yeah. Oh, God. It is fucking crazy. But, so hopefully you all are having a good week. Today's, Friday, June 12th. It doesn't really matter anymore because it's like fucking middle of the episode.
No.
But, so hopefully y'all are having a good week. Summer is almost here. I think it really is.
What?
Summer doesn't start until like 2 weeks.
No. It started 2 weeks ago.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It started like mid-June.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, hopefully y'all are having a great summer. Go out there, drink some margaritas. I love margaritas. Oh my God. What?
Your burps.
I'm killing Ryan with my burps, everybody.
They fucking stink.
That is ridiculous. What time are we at? You ready to get into news stories?
Yeah, we'll get into some news topics. I got a couple. Yeah, I got a couple here. They both have the same topic. They are both. Well, since wait. Before that, we have to do the. Oh, you want to do that first?
Yeah, we always do that first. All right, it's this time for this week's Would You Rather, and you have it.
Yeah, it's
sponsored by Laura.
It's not really kind of a Would You Rather. I guess it is. Yeah, but it's Would you?
She's listening to this.
I know,
she's
but
gonna come back and kick your ass.
But it's I don't know how to word it. It's basically, it's not would you rather fuck. It's would you rather have or would you rather, I don't know how to word it, but it's basically, would you prefer ugly girls in sexy outfits like Daisy Dukes and like tight shirts and like belly shirts and stuff like that? Or would you rather have super attractive women wearing like your clothes, like, excuse me, like a man's clothes, like too big for them, like they wear
a
like
hobo.
Like 3 size times
like a hobo.
Like a shirt that's 3 times their size, something they would sleep in or something like that.
Okay.
So would you prefer hot girls dressing shitty, like ugly, that makes them look ugly, but they're still hot? Or would you rather have ugly girls dressing hot?
Okay. All right. So for this week's Would You Rather, Laura, I would pick the less attractive girls wearing better looking clothes, because hygiene and looking good is very important to me, for one. So I'm definitely gonna have to go with that, because when I think about that, I think of Tracy, and when she wears my shirt.
You're saying she's ugly?
No.
And she dresses good?
No. What I'm saying is, I think when I think of that, I think of Tracy as in Tracy's beautiful. I think Tracy's beautiful, obviously. And when she wears one of my shirts at my house to go like to the bathroom or something like that, or around my room, when she wears one of my shirts and she like gives me that look, like that come get me look, it's just kind of like, you look like a hobo right now, because she's wearing my shirt and it's like giant, you know. It's like a homeless person's dress, like she just came from the fucking food bank. So, but I love when girls they dress to impress, even when people don't think or they don't think they're very attractive. When they put on their best look and they're out there showing it off, it's more power to them. I support it 100%. Like I love girls that give it their all. Like when I had lost weight and I looked like shit and I finally got clothes that fit me, and I went out there and actually wore them, it gave me a lot to hope for when people gave me compliments. So girls that aren't, you know, the prettiest.
Girls that are 6s but dress like they're 9s.
No, we're not going to do a number ranking system. So girls that don't think they're pretty, which it's not girls that don't think they're pretty. It's girls that aren't. Okay.
They're not.
I would rather you respect your hygiene and yourself by dressing in a way that you feel. So if you feel like shit, then you're going to dress like shit. And if you feel great, then dress great. It doesn't matter how you look.
All right, well, I'm going to pick the right answer. And pick the one
where there's no right answer.
Yeah, there is.
There's no right answer.
It's the one I'm picking. It's the hot girls wearing giant clothes, or their boyfriend's clothes, or their manly clothes, or what have you. Because that's just a piece of cloth. Underneath is the magic. It don't matter.
And this is coming from the single one.
I'm not looking at the outside. I'm looking at the inside, underneath the clothes. Superman.
And this is why Ryan's single. Ryan is very shallow, everybody. No. Ryan's about as shallow as the kiddie pool.
No, I'm just picky, and
you shouldn't be fucking picky.
And I know what's going on.
Look at you.
We're talking about would you rather. We're not talking about me right now. Okay.
You don't get anywhere by being picky.
Let's get past that.
All women are beautiful, Ryan.
Sure.
You gotta find the beauty within, Ryan.
That's what I'm doing, underneath all the baggy clothes.
Oh my god. Somebody help this poor bastard.
Anyway, I'm picking
sweet Lord.
the fine bitches in baggy clothes, okay?
Don't call them bitches. Fine. Call them beautiful women.
It's a category. It's
not a category.
It's like music.
It's derogatory and slang.
It's a genre. It's not slang.
It's not a genre. We're not talking about music.
Anyway,
okay, that was this week's Would You Rather. Ryan, you fuck off.
I'm picking the hot ones. Sorry.
I'm picking the beautiful ones within.
Okay.
That's all that matters, ladies.
Whatever. Anyway, all right, let's get to some news topics.
You're always beautiful as you feel.
All right, get off of it, Cody.
And smell.
Shut up. Anyway.
And look.
Well, they smell like shit.
I love you all.
And look like shit. Anyway, so we got a couple news topics for me today. They're both the same categories. with all this stuff that's happening recently with the states and changing their laws. These topics are both marijuana category. So this is from a veterinarian in Colorado. So I don't know if everybody knows this, but Colorado has had legal marijuana for some time now, since like 2016, 15, 14, something like that. It's been quite a few years that it's actually been recreational, which fully legal. They can, have whatever they want. It's not just medically based. So since Colorado's legalized their weed for some time now, they've been seeing dogs with all these problems of being high. All these veterinarians are getting all these reports of dogs being high, and it says
in their stash, man.
No, people, that's what they suspected, but it's been here recently. Between 3 and 10 dogs each week have had a toxicity in their blood of 70 to 80% marijuana. So the dog's owners say that maybe the pets found their cannabis. No, that's not what happened. They said, well, we don't know, how they're getting high or whatever, all this stuff, but it's in a park. All these people say they were camping in these like local state parks and all this stuff, and they were on the trail, and then they come back from the trail, and their dogs are like, I guess when a dog gets high on marijuana, it, acts kind of like we do. It's like disoriented and can get nauseous and throw up and stuff. Well, these people are trying to find out what has been going on with these dogs. And they say, no, we didn't, they didn't get into our stash or whatever. And they're like, well, we were just on the trails. We didn't run into anybody. We didn't see anybody. So there's no way they could have got poisoned with marijuana. So what they found is that they think that the dogs are eating human shit. Because people go out there on the trails and are camping. And there's no bathrooms. So where are they going to take a shit? Just pop a squat off the trail and take a shit. Well, they think these dogs are running over and eating the shit from these people have eaten marijuana.
So they're ingesting marijuana, not smoking it, and they're eating the shit.
No, dogs can't smoke marijuana.
No, I'm talking about the people. The people are ingesting the marijuana like eating pot brownies or something like that.
Yeah. They're eating it, and it says, I guess, from these people's shit that there's enough potency, because dogs, like livers and stomachs, are way more high potent than humans, and they react to stuff more.
Sorry to interrupt. News update. My friend Stacy from college just texted me and said, dude, I really like you and your brother's podcast.
Okay. I didn't know who it was. I was like, who the fuck's Stacy?
It's fucking Stacy.
Anyway, back to this topic.
Thank you. Hey, shout out to Stacy Noble. Thanks for the text message, dude. You just texted me while we were recording. That's fucking perfect, man.
Anyway, they're finding out that these dogs are getting high from eating shit. That's one suspect. I honestly think these people are like meeting, like there's other people there just like throwing something off or something like that, and these dogs are eating it, but they seem to think that their dogs are eating shit from people because there's no bathrooms out there in these camping sites. So I think their dogs are getting high from that, but it says they've had a...
So they're just stray dogs then, right?
No, there's people. They're people's dogs.
Oh, they're people's dogs. Okay.
Yeah, and they're bringing them in because they go walking the trails and they come back to camp and their dogs are throwing up and walking into trees and shit.
Well, now that is reasonable because Bo, he doesn't eat human shit though. He eats cow shit.
Yeah, but not all dogs. Some dogs eat human shit too, but it says they've had a 448% increase in cases over the past 6 years. So I guess they've had, legal marijuana for the past 6 years is what it's saying.
Really?
Yeah, but they says if your dog does get poisoned by marijuana, to treat him, you just want to keep him calm. Just like, there's no cops. Yeah, calm down.
Calm down, dude. No piss test. It's okay, bro.
And just make sure they stay hydrated and stuff, and it'll pass through. But I thought it was pretty funny that...
What's going on, man? The tennis ball is talking to me, man.
But it's like, for over the past month or something, between 3 and 10 dogs have been brought to the vet because of poisoning, and it's THC marijuana that's in their blood.
Hey, Dad, am I gonna die? Why do I got a tail on my ass?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What the fuck's this thing on my butt?
Are you trying to be funny?
It's a tail. Yeah, I'm trying to be fucking funny. God damn it.
It's not working.
Jesus.
And then the other one that I have is also marijuana related. So I don't know if anybody knows. I say if you have kids or have, stick with movies that Dwayne The Rock Johnson has done.
Is that a cake thing?
Yeah. Do you have that too?
Yeah, I have it right here. I'll pull it up.
No, I'm doing it.
Well, I'll just pull it up right here.
Anyway, if you know of the TV show Moana with the Rock in it, it's the the animated series of people in Hawaii and stuff like that. So it says a family had ordered a Moana cake for their little girl. And it also looks like they ordered they wanted Moana and what is those horses called?
My Little Pony.
Yeah, a My Little Pony horse. So they wanted both of them on there. But when they went to go pick it up, it was actually marijuana themed. And it says happy 20th. It says happy 25th birthday. And I'm wondering what little girl.
Bensley.
I don't know, but what 25-year-old girl wants a Moana and a Little Pony themed cake for one?
I don't think the cake was Moana themed. I think that they just put My Little Pony, and that ain't My Little Pony. That's High Little Pony. That is High Little Pony.
Oh, it's a marijuana pony.
Yeah, it's High Little Pony right there. Fucking red-eyed, marijuana leaf on its ass, smoking a blunt.
That's pretty funny.
Bright green.
Yeah, but they wanted
that was in Milledgeville, Georgia.
Yeah, but they said, so Moana, marijuana?
That was a Dairy Queen. That's a fucking Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen did that?
Yeah, it said called the local Dairy Queen with an order. The shop heard marijuana instead of Moana. How the fuck do you get that messed up? In Georgia.
I don't know. It's pretty funny. Like, they got a cake. I want a Moana and a My Little Pony themed cake, and it's just a giant pot leaf. It says happy 21st or happy 25th birthday, and a big old pot leaf in a circle, and then a marijuana little pony with it, like it's green with a marijuana stamp on it, and it's red-eyed and smoking a joint. But the lady said, she said next time we won't get a Moana or a marijuana. It's just going to be a regular fucking cake.
And it says the lady who made the cake was apologetic and offered to make another one, but the first one was so good we weren't worried about it. You got a High Little Pony cake is what you got. That's hilarious.
Like, I would think that they wouldn't even be allowed to do that.
No, it's in Georgia. Georgia's not legal at all.
No, that's not even what I'm talking about. I don't care if it's legal or not, but like if it's a family establishment, if they're like, oh, let me get a marijuana themed cake, you're like, I don't think we can do that. Like, wouldn't you say that?
Fucking
It was like
Dairy Queen.
We can't do a marijuana themed cake. This is a Dairy Queen. Call the grocery store. I don't know.
That's fucking got a High Little Pony cake. That's fucking great.
Usually you would think they would say no. Like, no, we're not going to make this cake for you because this is a fucking Dairy Queen. And like they put them out. Like whenever they make them,
yeah,
they put them out in the fucking little ordering lobby area.
Right.
In the freezers.
Yeah, and then they can just take it back and
and they just grab it and then bring it up and pay for it.
Dude, have you ever had ice cream cake? Ice cream cake is the fucking
I haven't had ice cream cake in forever.
Holy crap, ice cream cake's the bomb. Well, that's just like, I seen this news story a while back. This is probably a year ago, or less than that. This McDonald's worker, he was an up-and-coming rapper, supposedly.
Mm-hmm, that's where they all start. Mickey D's.
Mickey D's. The Golden Arches.
We don't want no Wendy's.
Yeah. Fuck you, Dave Thomas.
Yeah, fuck you, Dave Thomas. We don't want no Wendy's. We started rapping at McDonald's and we moved to Burger King, Whopper City, boy, yeah. All right.
Making fries at the Golden Arches. Making fries at the Golden Arches.
Chicken McNugget, McFlurry, motherfucker, apple pie.
Double chicken, come by the gang, bang, gang, bang, gang, bang. Mocha frat.
Fuck your sister in the ass.
Yeah. Sweet tea, okay, foam cup.
Diet Coke, Sprite. I haven't been to McDonald's in forever. I don't really know what they have.
Unpaid child support, minimum wage, yeah.
Yeah.
So this up and coming
Big Mac, fuck that. Arby's City. Mozzarella sticks, potato cakes.
special sauce in your mouth.
Arby's roast beef, beef and cheddar, bacon, beef and cheddar. I saw that they got a 2 for $6 bacon, beef and cheddar at Arby's now.
Oh shit, get the bacon beef and cheddar.
There's a Arby's bacon, beef and cheddar, 2 for $6.
Let me get a bacon burger. A what? A bacon burger.
A bacon burger. You see my people?
A bacon burger.
A people? See my boy?
But anyway, this up-and-coming rapper at McDonald's, he would put copies of his mixtape into...
Oh, I heard about that.
Into food.
Yeah.
In the drive-thru.
I think you already told me about that.
Yeah. So he would put copies of his mixtape in his, in people's food in the drive-thru. And he put over 300 mixtapes in people's food. All people would listen to it.
Wasn't this like a couple years ago, too? Like
No, it was about a year ago.
Mixtapes are extinct.
No, they still do mixtapes, but it's all online. He's up and coming, Ryan. Come on. He works at McDonald's. You really think you can go fucking Walmart and buy fucking scratchable or burnable CDs? But he was putting these in there.
That's what I mean. Why would not put a CD, not a fucking, like a mixtape?
It was a CD. They just called it a mixtape. They still call it a mixtape.
No, they called it mixtape when it's a fucking mixtape.
He was putting CDs in there, okay?
You call it demo.
He was putting fucking demo CDs in fucking food.
Okay.
Okay? He replaced the patty with a fucking disc. Anyway, not really. So he put over 300 of them out there, and the only reason why he got fired from his job. The only reason why he got caught is because one parent bitched just because it got put in her 4-year-old's Happy Meal. Not a big fucking deal. But the title of it, written big in big letters and marker across the top, was Tales of a Real N-Word.
Well, you don't put it in a Happy Meal.
I don't think he was considering it. I mean, when you put out over 300 of them...
He's just like, yo, dude, slide this in that thing. And he's just like, Happy Meal.
He's like, this is my big brain, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it right between the chicken McNuggets and the apple slices. As the apple slices going to get them, man.
You don't put it in a Happy Meal. Put it in, I don't know. Just put it in another bag. Don't put it in a Happy Meal. But what do you got going on?
All right. So... that was one of my new stories, was the High Little Pony. That High Little Pony.
Oh, okay, that I did.
Yeah, that was one of them. So I got one here. Driver charged with using a case of beer as a booster seat for his 2-year-old. So police in Ontario,
Kentucky.
Canada.
Oh, Ontario.
Yeah. Eh?
Eh?
Police in Ontario, Canada, eh?
I can't afford a booster seat, eh?
I can't afford a booster seat. I just use the bullite, eh?
Use the bullite.
Just use the bullite. I think we're speaking Cajun Creole. Just use the bullite, eh? But, so, pulled over the driver for spotting a 2-year-old riding shotgun strapped to a case of beer doubling as a booster seat. The driver was pulled over Wednesday morning. The driver's creative attempt to fashion an improv child booster seat earned more than a...
Well, okay, he's 22. Okay.
Okay. He's 22 years old.
He had a kid when he was 20.
Oh,
so,
yeah. He had a kid when he was 20, so...
2, put your beer in the back and put that baby in the back.
Yeah.
Safety.
Yeah. Okay. You put the case of beer in the back seat and put the baby on top
Yeah.
of it.
The cop wouldn't have seen him.
Let's be fucking smart, all right?
If he sees a fucking, like a forehead and like a Pebbles ponytail, like sticking straight up like a fucking, Bam Bam and Pebbles and Bam Bam, like a forehead and a Pebbles ponytail sticking up. He's like, what the fuck is that? And then he just pulls him over and he's just like, yeah. Baby riding shotgun on a case of Bud Light.
Now, if you think about it, if he would have just not had the case of beer down there, kid would have been fine. Not really. Not really. Not in the front seat. But
put that shit in the back so you don't get caught, dummy.
Or what you do is you put the kid in a fucking car seat because he's 2.
I guess.
Because Canada law says 40 pounds. It says under 40 pounds you have to be in a car seat.
I think ours is like 3. No, like 4 foot. It was like 4'9". I think they maybe did it a little bit more.
It says children under 40 pounds in Canada.
Well, because then after that you move into a booster
seat. Must
seat.
be secured by a child car seat. and children under the age of 8 and 80 pounds require a booster seat. So
Okay.
this kid probably weighed 20,
He's fucking 2. No.
25 maybe.
No, he probably weighs like 50.
A 2-year-old?
Huh?
Maybe you when you were 2.
2-year-olds are heavy.
No, they're fucking not.
Our friend's kid's 2. He's heavy.
He's giant. He looks like Sloth from the Goonies.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. It's like, hey, you guys, every time he walks in the fucking room.
Just because he has a big head.
No, it's because that's a big 2-year-old. A regular 2-year-old maybe weighs 25 pounds. Something like that. They're not supposed to be that big, but...
I would say 30, 35.
So, basically, I think Child Protective Services was called, and they handled the matter. Other than that, nothing really happened to that, but it's pretty obvious that the beer is Bud Light. They tried to block out the label, but it's fucking bright blue and white.
Yeah.
So, not only is
Unless it's Natty Light.
No, not only is this 22-year-old Canada man who might have lost his 2-year-old son,
But he probably also...
a danger to his child, but he is also a redneck because he buys Bud Light.
I guess. I mean, not only is he, like, probably getting in trouble and arrested for that, but he also lost his kid. So that's tragic.
It's sad, but come the fuck on, man.
Yeah. Put that bitch in the back.
Yeah. We got time for a pee break?
I guess. Can you hold it? We're at 55.
55? Oh, fuck yeah, I can hold it. We're good. I've been holding it for like 20 minutes, so it's good.
Why didn't you tell me? I could have paused it, you dumb fuck.
It's okay. I didn't realize we were at 55. We're doing good. So, this other news story. A traffic stop turns up whiskey, a gun, and a rattlesnake. So, when police officers pulled over Stephen Jennings in Guthrie...
Whoa. And that was before they found uranium?
Yeah.
You didn't read the rest of it.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Sorry.
They found what was it go up? Whiskey, a gun. Okay. Well, we found whiskey, a gun. There's a goddamn snake in his boot. Okay, he's fucking Toy Story Woody over here. Got fucking Andy on the bottom of it. And then we found a fucking jar of uranium. This dude come from Chernobyl, he's driving around, he's drinking, he's shooting shit out the window, he's playing with his pet snake, and then he's got a fucking jar of uranium that he's just huffing like a fucking madman.
So, police officers pulled over.
God, you gotta read the rest of the fucking title.
Sorry, I forgot there was uranium in his car.
You fucking forgot that's the biggest part of this whole goddamn news topic.
How the fuck you get uranium in Oklahoma?
We found whiskey, a gun, and a rattlesnake, no big deal. And just, ... Also, before they found a fucking uranium. Jesus.
So, police officers pulled over Stephen Jennings in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
You know that's what they make bombs out of?
I know what fucking uranium is. So, in Guthrie, Oklahoma, on June 26th, they searched the car and got a lot more than they bargained for.
No shit.
Jennings pulled over.
Wait, it says the dude. There's a picture of a chick here.
Listen. Jesus. His passenger, Rachel Rivera, was charged with possession of a firearm after a former felony conviction.
So she had the gun.
Police officers reported the call, found that the car had been reported stolen, and began to search the car. 1 bottle of Kentucky Deluxe whiskey. What the fuck? What is Kentucky Deluxe?
Where's this at? Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
There's probably something.
Kentucky Deluxe. That's like Old Crow here in Indiana.
It sounds
That's
cheap.
like bottom of the barrel, like alcoholic.
It sounds
shit.
really cheap.
Yeah. So got a bottle of I Fuck Your Sister Deluxe whiskey and a rattlesnake.
It doesn't say where the rattlesnake was. They just said we got whiskey and a rattlesnake.
It says so.
So now he's got a rattlesnake.
A stolen vehicle, a rattlesnake. Rachel Rivera, who was convicted with a firearm. And they found a canister of radioactive powdered uranium.
The fuck?
And the police officer said when that happens, of course, we call in a company that deals with that specifically and is taken safely into possession. The uranium is the wild card in that situation.
No fucking shit.
It's fucking uranium. Hitler tried to steal that shit.
The only thing I don't get is, one, so how do you know it's uranium? Okay, it's in an aluminum canister. Okay, don't they usually keep uranium in like a fucking?
It's radioactive.
That's what I'm saying. But don't they usually keep uranium in like a sealed, like 6-inch thick concrete steel, like vault looking thing that they carry?
Idea. They got pulled over with open container.
That's not a big deal. That happens everywhere.
A firearm.
That's not a big deal either.
And a rattlesnake. You can't own a rattlesnake.
It crawled in the car.
And it says, might we add, it should be noted that the rattlesnake was happily stored in a terrarium in the back seat. Fuck you. Fuck your snake.
They were moving.
There's two types of people. People that fucking own snakes and regular people. Yeah. And that's a fucked up person. It's a rattlesnake.
So it was in a terrarium. They were moving, okay?
It says Jennings was charged with possession of a stolen vehicle, transporting an open container of liquor, operating a motor vehicle with a... Oh, we got a suspended license, too.
Fucking idiot. Let her drive. Jesus. She just
failure to carry a security verification form. What the fuck does that mean?
And for the uranium, it means he's not working for fucking NASA.
He doesn't work for the fucking government.
No shit. Okay. So
it said the Guthrie Police Department has not filed charges related to the uranium. Officers are still
because they don't have jurisdiction for that shit.
Into a potential motive. The rattlesnake brought no additional charges.
Okay, one, he stole a truck. He's an idiot. 2, he's drinking and driving. That's 2 idiots.
Okay.
She has a gun
with a felony, prior felony.
Yeah, with a prior felony. They have a fucking rattlesnake, but it's in a terrarium. Okay.
It's illegal to own a rattlesnake.
Okay. What I'm thinking in my brain is they stole a truck. Okay. So are they just carrying a fucking rattlesnake around in this giant terrarium?
They use it as a dildo.
Or is it just already in the truck?
Maybe they're one of those Appalachian snake people.
They're just like, hey, Bubba, there's a truck here. See if the keys are in it. We got this fucking snake's heavy, man. Hurry up, go look. And then they look and like, yeah, there's keys in it.
There's a terrarium. Do you want to play the video?
No.
You sure it's on CNN?
No, we can't. It's CNN. We can't play it.
We can play it.
No, don't play it.
Okay.
Anyway, he's like, hey, there's a truck over here. Let's steal it. So they get in the truck, throw the snake in the back. So they throw it in the back. And then they're like, oh, man, let me take my gun out of my pocket. And then he's like, oh, man, there's whiskey in here. So he's stole a truck, drinking, has a gun, has a snake. Where's the uranium come from? And another thing, how do they know it's fucking uranium? Is it labeled? It's like it's a fucking Altoids can with a uranium sticker on it.
When I think of uranium, I think it might be like neon yellow. We're playing the video.
God, there's a big fucking gun.
That's a big fucking gun. Holy shit, that's like a 357
or a 44 mag. That's a big fucking gun.
That guy's got a big ass nose. But
says perhaps the alarming find was aluminum canister of uranium.
So not only was it in like a concrete box, it was in an aluminum. Aluminum's thin as shit.
I don't get that. Because how do they know it's fucking uranium?
Look at this fucking pedophile. He looks like a past dude. I guarantee he works at a rattlesnake church.
Calm down, it's all right.
He works at a rattlesnake church. I guarantee you.
Whoa, go back.
Hold on.
The dude said he had uranium. Scrapyard uses to counter test.
The Geiger counter.
Police told he needed the uranium to test the Geiger counter.
Why do you have uranium, though?
Because he uses a Geiger counter for his job. But how do you don't just go to a store and buy fucking uranium?
That dude looks like a child toucher.
But he's just like, oh, I use a Geiger counter for my job. He obviously tests radiated spots. Because that's what a Geiger counter is.
Yeah, it does radiation.
But he just has a fucking canister. So he legit just stole all this shit. He stole uranium. He stole a snake. He stole a gun. He stole liquor. And he stole a truck. He probably stole the bitch with him.
It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable to have uranium in your vehicle to test your fucking Geiger counter.
That's what I mean. Like, that's in a facility. You don't just fucking take it. What was he gonna do with it? Use it as lube?
He was gonna make the snake...
Snort it like cocaine?
He was gonna make the snake eat the uranium and then test it with a Geiger counter.
I guess.
While drunk, and and afterwards they shoot the snake with the gun.
Like, there's still spots in, like, Chernobyl. Like, I was watching a documentary on Chernobyl, not the one that everybody's been talking about. But this was, like, an old one that was on Netflix, and it was, like, they were, like, everywhere, like, they were still wearing suits and shit, and they had their Geiger counter and stuff, and they were just walking along, like, in this forest, and everything was, you know, okay where they could take their masks off. Right. Well, they just lifted up this piece of, like, barn roofing or whatever, aluminum roofing, and lifted it up, and there was, like, some leaves and shit underneath of it, and they tested their thing, and it was highly radioactive, so they all, like, set it back down, and, like, backed up really slowly and all this stuff, and this dude just got a fucking bomb in his hand.
So the fact that tin siding was on top of the ground?
Was covering all that stuff whenever Chernobyl blew up. Yeah. It held that radiation in there, and this dude just carried it around in a fucking Altoids can.
Well, did you see that news article about the European Instagram stars that went to Chernobyl and were taking modeling pictures of it?
Oh, yeah.
They got a lot of flack.
Yeah. But, I mean, I also seen that where, like, even they were testing, like, the animal's blood and stuff. Like, they tranked, like, a horse or something there. And they did it, and it says that they're still radioactive. Like,
there is radiation that can kill you there.
I know, but it says all the animals are coming back to there and living. But it says that they're still, the animals are like the horses. They have wild horses that aren't seen. They're nowhere but at that facility. Like, they never had, there was one breed of horse that is nowhere else but in Chernobyl. And
around that area.
Yeah, and when that happened, everything died. Well, those horses are back. And it's the only horse that's ever seen.
That breed of horse.
Yes, is only there. And they're all radioactive, but they only live for like 6 years.
Because of the radiation?
Yeah, because it's still killing them, but they're living with it. Somehow they're living with it, but it ends up killing them in the end. So, that's pretty interesting. But this fucking guy is a fucking idiot. That's almost worse than fucking body art last week. That is worse than body art.
The wild horses of Chernobyl.
Yeah.
They don't look very different, but you can tell that
they're healthy. They're healthy and fine. It's just all their cells are radioactive.
See, if you look at them, you can tell that they're a certain type of breed. They have short manes.
Yeah.
And they're very short and stout.
But yeah, they're all wild. They're all wild there, and they run around, but they don't live very long because all their cells and all their blood is still radioactive.
Right.
But it's really interesting. It's a really good, and I guess the one on HBO, I think it's on HBO now, is really interesting too. But I haven't watched it because I don't have HBO or nothing like that. So, I don't know. But you got anything else you want to talk about?
I got just a couple quick ones here and then we'll wrap it up.
Cool.
So, there is a museum dedicated to poop in Japan.
Oh boy.
You can pose for the Instagram in front of the light installations, marvel over celebrity poop art, and create your own masterpieces as well as getting stuck into interactive games. They have shit games.
Huh. So, I mean, everybody's like marveling around the poop emoji, like they have pillows and shit like that now.
And the name for shit, like the word shit in English, the name is Unko. So, it's called Shit Museum.
So, Unko Museum.
Unko, which means shit museum.
Is that a Y?
It's a U. Unko Museum.
Those are apostrophes.
Unko Museum, a shit museum.
UNKO Museum.
Yeah, UNKO, Unko. And they even have screaming contests, and there is this girl.
Like they're pretending to shit?
No, you scream shit as loud as you can.
Unko!
Yeah, you say, and in the video she says, Unko! And in the interactive game, however loud you scream, that's the bigger that the pile of shit is on the screen.
Jesus Christ.
And it's a game! So, it's a shouting contest, so she screams Unko, and it's in Yokohama, Japan, and Unko literally translates to shit in English.
Huh.
So people just scream shit to the top of their lungs. Like kids, they bring their kids there and shit.
That's crazy.
And they have interactive games.
They're always, Japan's always different with their stuff. Alright, next one.
I've got, we'll just do a couple short ones and then we'll save the other two longer ones for next week.
If they're still relevant. But.
Oh, they are. So this week, Steve Irwin's son feeds the same crocodile as his dad did 15 years later.
That's cool.
It says, Dad, this is his son, Robert Irwin. It says, Dad and me feeding Murray the same place, same croc, 2 photos, 15 years apart. So there's a picture
You
of
can
that.
tell, like, the difference between the crocodile. Like, it's tiny there, and, like, it's super light-skinned. Like, it's, like, a light green, and then now, 15 years later, like, it's huge.
Yeah.
Like, it's twice the size, and it's a really dark, like, brownish
a
black.
fucking dinosaur, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
But you can tell the similarities in them. They look a lot alike.
You know what the funny thing is? His dad's a lot closer than he is.
It's Steve fucking Irwin, man.
Yeah. I miss Steve Irwin. He's a good guy.
Rest in peace, Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
We miss your ass. We watched this show like what, every fucking weekend?
Mm-hmm. R.I.P.
Alright, this last short little thing.
Was that another fucking dinosaur bird?
No. It's a pelican.
Why is it orange?
I'm getting ready to fucking say it. Drivers were left stunned after the exotic-looking bird is found on a UK motorway. But what really happened was it was just a regular pelican. It literally looks like a real-life phoenix. It's bright orange. It was actually a seagull covered in curry.
Like, okay. If you can see the picture, we'll put some of this stuff up. We'll put this up on the Instagram and the Facebook, if you want to check that out. But this, it's the whole bird is completely bright orange, like an orange.
This isn't in India. It's in the UK.
Well, curry's.
Where did he get in a vat of curry?
Well, in the UK, they have a lot of big Indian population.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I don't know how. Maybe they had it and he just bloop and dropped into it.
So the bird named Vinny, named after the spicy Vindaloo curry, was treated by Tiggy Winkles Wildlife Hospital.
God, his butthole must have been on fire.
Tiggy Winkles. I just can't get over Tiggy Winkles. Tiggy Winkles Wildlife Hospital.
Whatever.
It's like, your animal sick? Come to Tiggy Winkles.
Anyway, they cleaned him up and it looks like got all the shit out of his wings and
got all the curry out of his wings. They gave him a bath and now he's in good health waiting his release. So, keep your kids away from curry. They'll die fucking orange.
Like, can you imagine the smell of a bird already, but now he's covered in fucking curry?
Holy shit.
I hate curry.
He smells like the definition of diarrhea.
Yeah.
He smells like spicy diarrhea.
But is that it?
Like that shit that comes hot out of your butthole.
Yeah.
I could do a quick one if you want.
Let's just end it there.
One of there. I'll save the last 3 for next week or something like that.
All right, guys. That is the podcast episode number 13, I believe. Like I said, if you got any questions or any topics you want us to talk about, you can hit us up on the email, thecummcast@gmail.com. You can go to thecummcast on Instagram and Facebook. Cody's on Instagram at Cody Cummings Official. I'm at Cum007 Ryan. If you want to check out my TikTok.
What is the Instagram profile?
Huh? It's the that's what I just said.
Just the Cummcast?
The Cummcast for Facebook and Instagram. Jesus fuck, listen. Anyway, and I'm Cum007 Ryan for Instagram and TikTok. If you want to check me out, you don't have to. I don't give a shit. But we really appreciate you guys listening. Rate and review us on iTunes. We really appreciate it. 5 stars only, please. If it's anything less than 5, go fuck yourself.
Be sure. We don't really care anyway, because we're still going to be making this shit anyway. It doesn't really matter to us.
Well, yeah, but I want to get up on the charts.
What fucking chart? We ain't getting up on no charts anytime soon. We just started.
Well, the more reviews you get and the higher reviews you get, the more you get on the top things or whatever.
What were we at on downloads? Did you just tell me?
Let's not worry about that.
Okay, we'll not worry about downloads, but thank you all so much. We're getting recurring listeners, so we appreciate it. Like Stacy, shout out again, man. Appreciate the text. Thank you for the support, man. Just keep downloading. Subscribe. You guys go ahead and subscribe if you like it a lot.
Yeah. Tell your friends if you like it.
And you subscribe to get the recurring downloads so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about downloading them.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But make sure and tell your friends. Let somebody know if you like this stupid show that we do every week. Go ahead and tell somebody about it. Let somebody know. Say these 2 guys are doing a podcast. They're really cool guys. And let them know about us. Spread the word. Tell them we're on social media. Check us out.
And if we make you laugh at least once every episode, just go ahead and subscribe to us. We're gonna get better at this. We're gonna make you laugh more. I think last episode was probably the funniest fucking episode we've ever had.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make you laugh at least once per episode, guys. So if you guys want a little bit of a laugh, an hour out of your time during the week, just to sit back and relax and listen to us two idiots talk about our week and stupid shit in the news and stuff like that in our lives, just go ahead and subscribe, download the podcast, check out something new. It's worth it. It's worth a listen, guys.
Yeah.
And we appreciate every download we get. We love you guys so much. And is that all you got?
Yeah, that's it.
So this is episode 13 of the Cummcast, guys. And remember, when life gets you down, you milk that pig.
We out. Peace.